All right, let's take a live look at two parallels. Downtown Detroit sitting at about 37 degrees. Are you following on your social media, seeing all those people on Facebook on vacation? Yeah, that's Palm Beach. It's 82 degrees. It's hard. That's hard.
What purpose does that serve? Angel, our producer, what purpose does that serve other than to make us feel worse?
But isn't it hard? Like I was strolling this weekend, I'm like, look at all these people.
I don't even look. I cannot look. I get so envious of the warm weather. My son lives in Tampa. Can barely talk to him. I'm like, you can talk to me about anything, just not the weather. I don't want to hear it. No, but it is beautiful, and you see the comparison, and we'll get there.
We will.
We'll get there, and they'll be scorching hot. Miserable, right?
Sure.
I'm trying to convince myself here. All right, 47 degrees will be the high tomorrow, so still technically below what is now our average high of 50, but it's temporary. It only lasts for a couple of days. We'll be a little chilly here, and then we warm right back up again. In fact, by the end of the weekend, we should be in the low 60s. So it's just a typical spring-like pattern with all these ups and downs for the next 7 days. 30s across the board in southeast lower Michigan, with the exception of City Airport checking in at 40 degrees. We showed you at the top of the show, the winds have been really strong today. A few areas gusting over 40 miles per hour. Now, the good news is that tonight these winds are going to calm down, and by tomorrow they're back to about 5 to 10, maybe 15 at the most. So it'll be much less windy tomorrow. Wind chills, though. Here's how we start out the day tomorrow. It's going to feel like it's 19 in Lapeer, 18 in Howell, and low 20s everywhere else. So a very cold start to the day tomorrow. And then as we go through the afternoon, we really don't warm up much at all. In fact, we'll only be in the upper 40s. Wind chills will stay in the 20s. 37 in Detroit right now. It is 30 in Marquette, but 47 in Chicago. So there's that warm air down to our southwest, and we're going to get in on it, but it's going to take until Wednesday before it gets here. Right now, we've got this area of low pressure bringing some lake effect snow showers, especially up north, but a few are breaking off. If you live up into the thumb, you have a chance of a brief snow shower overnight. Otherwise, you might see a flurry here and there throughout the evening hours, and then we'll start to clear out overnight tonight, with the only exception being up into the thumb, where throughout the day tomorrow they might have a brief flurry, or again those lake enhanced snow showers, but the rest of us will start to see some sunshine poking through the clouds throughout the day. Rain chances. So after tomorrow's, just kind of a very brief shot, and that's kind of overnight. Wednesday and Thursday look completely dry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, though, that's when we start getting really wet. In fact, Sunday night we could have some thunderstorms here in Metro Detroit. Puck drops at 5:30 Thursday for the Michigan State game in Toledo, and the weather will be very, very pleasant, so you have to park far away and walk. Just know it's going to be dry. And then out in LA on Thursday, Tigers at Dodgers will be, it's warm, but it's not that warm. They're only going to be in the mid to upper 60s. Forecast for tonight, 30 degrees, mostly cloudy, and then still breezy. For the day tomorrow, we'll call it partly sunny, but there could be a flake or maybe a drop here and there. Not as windy tomorrow, as our highs again get into the upper 40s. It's still a little bit below average for this time of year. And then 45 for Wednesday. That's it. Then we start that warm up again. By the end of the weekend, we're at 63, but then next week, temps are going to fall. In fact, we'll be close to freezing, so we might bring in another rain-snow mix 1 week from today, Mondays.
Sorry, I'm doing my color commentary. You got a 63 there, though, so that's not bad. That's right.